right, everybody. I want to welcome you guys back to another edition of Thursday Night Live. Tonight is a little bit more of a special occasion. We're going to do our Christmas party. It's becoming an annual thing. So it's our mystery fly box tonight, which means you won't see me up here tying. You're all going to have to brave it and come up here and pick a package out of the box. Kind of the way this works, it kind of got a few simple rules, but there's prizes attached to, there's 14 packages in here. There's more than that of you here, so if you want to, step up, come up here. You have a random bunch of materials, you gotta create a fly. Rule number one, you gotta come up with a name right off the hop, so that's gonna get posted at it. Act confident, we're all gonna make fun of you the whole time, because that's what we're supposed to do, so enjoy it. We're gonna put Eric up first, so would definitely be harder on him than everybody else. You got 8 minutes max. And if you start to stall out, we're all gonna boo you off stage, okay? So keep it rolling. The goal is to kind of get through it as quick as you can. You have to use all the materials, at least pieces of the materials, so you can create however you want from there. Yeah, pretty simple, guys. It's meant to be lots of fun, so kind of get into it. After you're done tying your fly, there's a number attached to your package. I'll check it out. Prizes over there. Some great prizes tonight. So Von Baldwin, Marcus over here, he donated some awesome stuff. Careville donated stuff, West River Fly Shop as well. Lots of cool prizes. We are giving away a float trip as well again, so if you're lucky enough to get that one, we'll let you know. It's attached to one of the prizes and we'll let you know if you get it. Other than that, guys, yeah, meant to be a lot of fun. So we're just gonna start it off. So Eric's up, come up here, buddy, bring your tools. You can tie on this vise. Yeah, okay, buddy. We'll hook you up to the mic. Okay, Daddy's gonna hop down. Just give me a sec. And if you need anything, if you're missing like whatever, just holler, we'll grab it for you. Besides material.
I'm gonna use my own vise.
All right. Cool. Tell me where to move it here, Dan.
Yeah.
He's pretty picky. He wanted his own vise, so.
This isn't up to par.
Yeah, it isn't up to par. Okay, so don't go running away because this thing will jump away on you. There.
We good? Action.
We'll just adjust, yeah.
Okay. I'm a little taller than you, so I gotta move everything up.
It's true. Okay. Reach into the box, grab a package. From the time it opens, you got 8 minutes, so think fast.
Oh man, that's not good.
Uh-huh.
Lucky number 13. Okay. So I already named it because I've been thinking about this since last week. This one we're gonna call the Dana Diverter, because you've obviously all fished with that guy that he's that big burly guy with the beard, runs through the water, scares the fish away.
Speak up, Eric, nobody can hear you.
No one can hear me? Okay. So you've all fished with that guy that's that big burly dude with the beard that scares all the fish away and basically wrecks your day.
All right, 8 minutes has started.
8 minutes has started. Wow, okay, I see where that's
You
going.
can keep your jokes for yucks later.
Okay, no comedy, I got it. Okay, so you gotta pinch the barb. We got ourselves a little,
Did you wear a black shirt? Because that's really hard to see.
you asked me to wear a black
Do you
shirt.
mind just taking your shirt off, like wearing nothing?
I would if you want me to.
You're at 7 minutes and 30
Okay,
seconds.
well don't distract me then, okay? So we're gonna
Stay
thread
focused.
this eye on. Now you got me all nervous and riled up. I shaved my chest for nothing.
But then you shaved it for the girls. Hope you brought the material.
So what size of hook are you using?
A big one.
All right.
I can't get this on there. Okay, thread that on there. We're using a black 6/0 thread. You guys might remember me last year from the halibut fly.
Oh, this is the halibut guy.
Yeah, halibut guy. So some of you guys might know, some of you don't if you don't follow me on Instagram. I'm classic_E, classic with a K. I definitely fished that fly this summer, and
Sorry,
it
was that KLASSIC?
C.
Where's that K?
The K's at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
You only have 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, thanks. So, I don't know what we got going on here. Give me 1 sec.
It's the Dana diverter.
The Dana diverter is going to be beardy. So we're going to take this white feather that I don't quite know the names of them yet, which I should. Schlappen? What's the difference between Schlappen and Marabou? I'm asking. I'm asking because I'm obviously inexperienced, Tim.
It's like when
That's Schlappen. That's Marabou.
the difference is 2 Viagras. One of them's a little stiffer.
Yeah. We're going to take this little piece of foam right here.
Oh, so this is like a dry fly.
Well, it's like a hybrid. You can really fish it either way you want. You can fish it on top water. You can fish it underneath. You can really dive it to the bottom. You got to do a couple collecting wraps there. Work it to the front. And then just bring that foam up and around.
Oh, you're going to palmer that foam.
Yeah. No, he's just wrapping it. I'm wrapping it. The best way I know how.
It's a good thing you didn't use somebody else's vise. It's making all the difference.
Yeah.
Exactly. See why you use your own.
Well, if I break mine, I own mine.
So can you explain a little more about this fly?
Well, it really derived from the depths of the Rocky Mountains, and then came down the Bow River, and now it's here at Caraval Craft Brewery. So what you want to do is, after you've wrapped it all the way, you really want to pinch that foam down at the front, because we're going to take this white beard here. Now see, at this point in the night, if you're well endowed like my friend Dana, you'd actually cut some of your beard and use that for this part of the fly. But if you're like me and you don't actually grow facial hair, even though when you sit there every night and pinch it out of your face, you would actually cut it off and put it in this point, but they were so generous to provide me this white piece of facial hair right here. See? If I was old.
Oh, it's like a
you
Fu
would put that
Manchu
here.
almost.
I asked you if I could use yours, and you said no. So
Hey, what number did you get anyways?
lucky number 13.
Did
Or
you get
B.
a prize?
I don't know. What is B?
You only have 4 minutes left.
Well, I only got like 1 minute left of material, so.
Oh, well, this,
Actually, you ran out of material.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's got this nice backing on it. I don't know whose face this came off of, but they took the skin. You're gonna fluff it one way, get all those fibers.
There's more than one way to fluff something.
Yeah, well, my hands are only so soft, buddy. Now you're gonna take these scissors that your girlfriend told you not to use on the lead, but you used them anyways because you really don't care. And you're gonna work your way through this material until you shave that right nice and close.
Oh, are you
Now
gonna
you're
like
gonna throw
dub
this
this
away because you don't really need that. You're gonna take all this schmag right here. Yeah. So like if you were shaving and you did get a piece of your chin, that's really what you're after.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah? I'm kidding. You're gonna take the fluff because this fly is not gonna catch fish. You're gonna line them all up. How much time do I got left? So you're gonna split
3 minutes.
You're gonna split that fluff in half.
Oh,
You're
look
gonna
at
cinch
that.
it down. You're gonna give it some good collecting wraps. You're basically gonna make wings.
Oh.
So it's diverting the water. Basically the beard pushes the water out of the way, catches the fish.
So
If you're
normal
not pushing
beards
the
are on
water
the
out of the
chin.
way-
That one appears to
This
be on
one's
the
on
head.
the top of the head.
That's like a haircut,
Well,
like
I'll-
a mullet.
I'll pull it down to the bottom, okay?
There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
We'll pull it to the bottom. Are they wings? Are they a beard? No one knows. No one really cares, okay? It's gonna catch fish. That's all that matters. Then we're gonna take this other piece of schlappen that I've been told. We're gonna tie that in. We're gonna give it a good schlappen. Beat those fibers out. Give her a good flick.
Slapping and a flick.
Schlappen and a flick. Get her warmed up, as the young lads say. Rip the fluff off, because no one wants that, because it's not 1990 anymore. And tie the top in. No, see, it's all like one
yeah.
extended piece.
Let's look at the flow.
Yeah, it's got to divert through the water. And if you notice, I didn't say this before, I should have said it at the beginning. What you're doing is you're articulating one feather to go this way and the other one to go this way, because you really want it to spin.
Oh yeah.
After
The
you're
roto
stripping it in.
diverter.
Yeah, basically. It's creating like a whirlpool type effect. with the beard, and that's how you're going to catch the fish.
All right.
And-
You know what happens at the Grammys when you've been staying on too long? They play the music.
Okay. Well,
Consider
can I at
this your
least go off
cue.
to something good?
All right.
So-
Where's his prize? Look at that.
Now
Look
the
at that
thing
fly.
is you have to make sure that it catches fish.
Oh.
Now I brought a fish.
Oh, he brought a fish.
It's a real fish. This is a replica of the biggest fish that Dana's ever caught on the Bow River.
Twice the size.
And then all it's gonna do is munch it away.
The best part is how much time you put into it. All right.
Buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, so you got I have 4 ticket
Oh,
and a tacky
awesome.
$5.
Thanks, guys.
No worries. Thank you. I
Thanks.
don't want to shit. That's awful.
No.
Go ahead. Take it. There you go. You can take your vice too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's a lot nicer than the one that you were letting people use.
No, that's not true at all.
Do you want me to leave the fish?
Yeah, well, obviously.
Well, yeah, we need to see if more flies are
More
going to get
flies
eaten.
are gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
That's a good indicator.
I got it.
All right, who's up next?
Who's up, guys? Who's stepping up?
Garnet. Oh,
Mr.
Garnet
Garnet.
Clues. Founder of the Beetle Emerger.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Number 3? All right.
Dan's getting in front of the camera this year. He did his hair today. Yeah. Gotta look good. Yeah. Yeah. Went for the tan. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Hook that on yourself.
That's just a vicious rumor, Peter. I usually need a little more time than that.
All right, Ramona.
All right. Yeah. Reach in. Pick your destiny.
Go deep, go shallow, go mid. Woo, 10.
You got 10?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gee, yeah.
I sure hope that's not the flow trip. All right, your stopwatch has begun.
So always, when you start to tie your fly, you need to take a look, see what you've got for materials. So I have a fly hook, and
You have to project there. No one ties quietly.
so it's a nice tiny little one. So it'll be some kind of a midge pattern that I think we'll be doing tonight. Wait. A sea midge, yes.
Sea
And you see,
midge.
and we've got some legs, and we've
Look
got
at this.
some.
This is all the recipe for a disaster.
Well, you know. Oh, and it's got barbell eyes. Eyes are important. So the name of this fly will be the Bow River Micro Tiger Tail Dun. So we're going to start, as always, dressing the hook. We'll just a quick wrap. Now it's important that you use the finest thread possible. So I'm using an 8/0 thread.
Is that silk thread?
Not silk, it's felt. See? It's felt.
Because you felt it?
Because I felt it. Now we're going to salvage some of this material for later.
Can you describe your fly a little better? Like, where would you use it?
Where would I would use it on the Bow River. Where we might try it out at on Stauffer Creek.
Okay.
Yeah, and probably would really work well on some of the pothole lakes around in central Alberta. You know, if you're looking for, I don't know, carp.
Oh,
You know, it's not really designed for trophy fish. It's really more of a garbage fish fly, but
so like suckers and whitefish.
Suckers.
River around the Bonnybrook area? Whitefish?
I would use it anywhere on the Bow River.
Probably the Bonnybrook area.
I don't know. Is there a Bonnybrook area? Like I don't know. I fish.
It looks like something that would come out of the Bonnybrook area.
I fish the Missouri, so I don't know. So we're gonna start there. Now we've got this nice.
And by fish,
got
you
this
mean
lovely
you
undulating
cast on the
tail.
Missouri.
She melts your what?
You cast on the Missouri.
You cast, yes.
You do.
I do. Don't you?
Well, fish. I mean, you're targeting fish. You cast. Peter, back me up.
Is there? You know, if there's a peanut gallery, it's over there. All right. So now, this is one of the key attributes of this particular fly, the tiger-tailed Bow River dun, is its beautiful coloration. So again, because you're using that fine, thin thread, because you don't want this thing to have any trouble floating.
Anything that comes out of the Bonnybrook floats really good.
Well, you know, there's some of that to be found. All right, so now, but we really want to attract these fish, so we're going to trail some of this fine material. So what you're going to have is you're going to have contrasting colors as it floats down the river. We need a couple of legs. We need a couple of more legs.
So is this like a streamer pattern?
No, it's a dun.
Like done deal?
It's dun streaming.
Oh,
It's absolutely done.
it's done.
Done. Now, don't forget to take a little bit of the dubbing.
Is that like a hot spot?
Well, it's more like a brown spot.
It's not hot though.
Not hot, no. Now, more legs.
You've got 2 minutes left.
I've got all the time that I need, Dana. You cannot rush creativity. And again, get these back out of the road. A little bit more dubbing.
So if I'm not mistaken, this looks very similar to your beetle emerger.
Well, everything.
Like, is it a
is an
stage of the
offshoot.
beetle emerger?
Everything is an offshoot of the beetle emerger. When something works that well, why would you muck with it?
But it looks like you're not.
Well, and your wife says you don't pay attention. I find it hard to believe that
Very slick.
she would feel that way about you. You're paying attention. But the difference here is that this is a dun, not an emerger, so the
Oh.
legs do not fall off of
Oh,
this.
this one's solid.
So you have to be very careful tying them on so that they don't fall off and blow your cover. Because you know what happens when your cover's blown.
Yeah, you got 1 minute left.
I've got a minute left. All right, well, that's probably good enough. Now we're going to get some eyes on here. Get rid of that dubbing.
Most people put the eyes on first.
Well, and most people are wrong.
Oh.
That's all I don't know what else to tell you, Dana.
How was your
Like-
trip to the Missouri this year?
Most people would have caught more fish than I did.
Or a fish?
Most people.
But most
Not-
people are wrong.
And not to be confused with you people.
All right, 20 seconds.
All right. So
She can just put it on my tab.
just a loose wrap of the 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, looks like you're done.
Compliments of Marcus. Okay.
How very nice. Let's just check and see if this is going to work.
Oh, there's a fish. Yeah. We forgot.
Soon as that bobber goes down, she's out of here.
Do most fish swim upside down? like that one did?
We are talking the bow here, right?
Yeah. All right, Dan's
Well
up
done.
next. Thanks, buddy.
Dan the man.
So Dan's all the way from New Zealand.
Yeah, boys. Dan sliding in with a brand new haircut, $60 tan. He just did a bunch of push-ups in the back. Yeah, he went to a boxing jazzercise class earlier. Yeah. Dana, is the blink not good? It's okay?
That's the blame.
Well, before it wasn't blinking, it was solid, so.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Pick your poison. Flip it over for me.
4.
Number 4. All right.
Lucky number 4.
8 minutes and counting.
Okay, so you've all heard of the famous San Juan worm. This is the Dan Juan worm.
Oh.
It is the #1 fish in the home waters. And I don't want to hear you guys yelling, Dan Juans were hot today on the river
Oh.
either. That's my line.
That's your line.
Yeah, especially
So
if you rig with double Dan Juans.
Oh, can you use a triple?
Oh, if you want some tangles.
Well, you wore a black shirt,
Yeah.
so this is going to be really
This is
tricky.
really good.
That's why it's green.
We have quite an interesting one here of the Dan Juan. We're going to make an articulated Dan Juan because, 2 is always better than 1, I get told. Apparently these are some pretty big hooks. Wipe it up here. We're going to start by shoving 2 of these beads on the first hook here because got to get a weight, got it to get to the bottom where all the wands really hit the money. Wrap it up at the front here. Start your thread, working your way back here. I don't have any scissors.
Can somebody lend some scissors? This Dan Juan needs a cut.
Yeah. Dual bowls, because as you guys know, 2 is always better than 1. That's why the thing is why.
So how did you come up with this pattern?
Come up with this pattern? Wow. Yeah. I leave them a little dangly. I don't like too much restriction in there. Yeah. Too long.
Are those beads or balls?
Yeah. Sorry? Oh, I would recommend to probably dual ball it. Yeah, off the ball. Yeah, yeah, uniball. Sorry. Yeah. This normally works the best in red, but today green is a prime winter color. So we're going to go with that. If everybody knows, winter fishing is huge on the Bow River. It's pretty much taught next to the ski now, most would say. Yeah, travel all around. So best time of year is probably to come is mid-February if you want to catch fish. And they come out and they are white and slimy and they are the best. Yeah. Yeah. There's always some guy with a spin cast rod asking you if you can keep your fish. So then we'll tighten this up here. It's best to keep the loop or whatever so they can see. It kind of works as an indicator when you're nymphing.
Oh, we call that a post.
A post. Oh, sorry,
All right.
post.
So is that like an emerger? Just subsurface?
No, this is subsurface for the balls for lay it down, but this is a little bit of a post at the top.
So what are they eating, the balls or the thread?
I'm gonna go with this. Is this called craft fur? It's probably the best example. And then you're gonna tie a hook. We're gonna put 2 more of these balls on here.
Oh.
You're just got me. Yeah. And you spread them apart at the thing and you make 4 balls. So then if he misses it from the front, he can always get it from the back. And as you boys know, that is always the best. Oh, we lost one. Yeah, we lost one though.
One of our viewers wants to know why those balls are blue.
Married life. Married life. Yeah. Christmas is coming though. So is my birthday. So. Yeah. 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 I also go back out of town come the new year, so probably not. Yeah. So yeah. So this one really works well. Double front, double back, so they get it each way. Post for an indicator. And then we got this fluffy, fluffy feather. I'm really not quite sure. I think you tie it in at the butt ends for the best.
But I thought it was your fly.
activity. Yeah.
So how are you
definitely tie
not
it in at
sure?
the butt ends, and you always try to hide your blue balls with some a little pink. So you guys could take that how you want it. But so you hide the little blue balls with a little some pink. You wrap it around there nice and tight. And then if you don't want any kids, you put something white on it. And that's pretty much, you can pretty much tie the stuff white in wherever you like. Works best at this end. Really holds up the post. Makes it last a little bit longer. You just feed her through all the way from the front to the back. As you guys know. Try
So
not
do you
to stab
commercially
yourself.
tie this?
You probably could. You're averaging about a dozen every 12 months. Some we're going.
So it's one of these a month.
Yeah, one of these, if you're lucky. If you're lucky, depends. High demand, high demand. And then, whip finish to finish. Watch you don't stick your fingers in it too hard.
So where did the blue balls go?
They're hidden by the pink.
Oh.
And there you got it. This is the famous Dan Juan Bow River specialty.
So are you taking trips for February?
Yeah, hit me up mid-February. Rocky Mountain whitefish are top notch.
And the whitefish go after this.
Oh yeah, the
This
Dan
isn't
Juan.
just trophy trout.
Oh no, yeah, you're
is-
definitely targeting Rocky Mountain whitefish.
Well, folks,
Home of the
you
Rockies.
heard it here first.
Yeah,
Dan
anytime
Juan
you're fishing
and
the
Rocky
Juan,
Mountain
you're targeting
whitefish.
Rockies. Yeah.
All right, you got 2 minutes to spare. Do you want to see if the fish eats it? Fish is right there.
Well, I'm gonna make the fish float. This is not the species you would be targeting with this fly. All white, more of this color, little slimier.
Oh.
Oh, missed this side, but we got this side.
That's double blue balls. This
And
looks
that's
like
the
a great
end.
tie.
We're
All
done.
right. Umquat just called. And that's the Dan Juan.
The Dan Juan.
Perfect. Thanks, boys.
What did the Dan Juan win?
He's got some, definitely not. He's got some tickets to IF4, a neck gator, and a, what do you even call those? Oh, your neck
from the
is.
sun and
Yeah.
Nick-
Yeah. Cover up that tan.
Yeah.
All right, Colin's up next.
All right. Last year, Colin tied up the Ginger Beef Express. Do you remember that fly?
The Ginger Beef Express. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going for Kung Pao chicken this year. Oh, a buff. Yeah. All right. Pick your poison.
Sure hope it's the float trick.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
What number is it?
One.
Give it to him. All right. Well,
All right.
you are number one. Tim's got a prize for you.
Cool.
What are you tying?
Are we ready to start? Okay.
Well, your time's ticking.
Okay, I was super hesitant to show everyone this fly because this worked really well for me in the sort of the off season from the Bow River. I've caught a lot of fish with this, tons of fish actually, over at Petland. This is the Petland Nightmare. That's what this one's called. So I've tried in a few of their tanks there and definitely got some good bites. So we got a nice streamer hook there. So I head over to the bird section where you got your pet birds and I just pluck some off the bird there. So let's start off with our thread. Nice thread wrap here. Always go towards the bend of the hook. So I wanted, my inspiration for this fly was I wanted to keep it sort of as natural as possible to the actual animal. So because this is a bird, I want to keep it kind of like the wings here of the fly, kind of like the bird. So you never know, you might get a bird falling into the river there. Fish gonna see that opportunity.
So are these all locally sourced materials or
Sorry?
locally sourced?
Locally sourced, yeah, organic. Yeah, Petland.
GMO free? Vegan?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I usually bring my kids in there so they distract the staff, and then I go and I get my material, right?
So you're plucking them. You're plucking them
Yeah,
alive.
exactly, yeah. Times are tough, so yeah.
So, did you ever work at Petland?
No, never. No,
Okay.
just
'Cause
shop
this
there
guy-
frequently.
One of the guys online said he was your manager at Petland, and that's why he
Oh,
fired
was
you.
he? Well, there are a lot of us out there, Dana.
We're gonna leave that one.
So the next material here, I got some shinier stuff today, but I mean, dog hair would work out well, or Dana's beard.
That's a good point.
So this material here, you just wrap around the thread like this, and we're gonna tie it right on top. Placement's everything.
Is this like a post?
That's, no, not quite like a post,
More
no.
of a tail.
Like a tail, yeah.
Or an overwing.
That's right, like an overwing. Yeah, you're right.
So, how did you come up with this pattern?
Oh, I was shopping at Petland. That's what it came up with. And I got bored and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can source out some local material here. Thought I'd impress myself and ended up catching some fish. So because I am Asian, I want to go back to the roots here. I don't grow a beard very well. So I got the Fu Manchu here. There you go. One on each end. So that inspired me to add a little bit to the front here.
We got some UV glue. We can make it permanent. You don't have to hold it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Now they got color UV too, right? So one on each side here.
UV, I've got crazy glue. It'll last longer.
Oh yeah, Zap-A-Gap.
I used to have some Solares,
Oh yeah.
and Classic E used it all up last year on his halibut fly.
One of the most expensive flies.
3 gallons of Solares.
Yeah. Then we're gonna do a wrap on the bottom here.
Is that like a goatee?
That's like a goatee, yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
right. Classic.
One of our viewers says that this is eerily similar to a pattern that they came up with.
Yeah?
So are you copying someone?
No, definitely not. No,
It's not
no
an
copy
original.
right here. I know a lot of that. And you throw a head on here. Want to protect all this natural material. There we go.
Natural, eh?
Yeah,
That looks
all
very
natural.
natural. What is that?
Just gonna whip finish this.
Is that a fish skull?
It's a fish skull, yeah.
Oh.
Finish that up. And we got some eyes to make it look a little more realistic.
As if it wasn't already.
Yeah. And the placement's everything, like I said. You want to place it kind of upwards so this fly is always looking.
Oh.
Look out, yeah. That's right, yeah.
So it's important to have your fly looking up
Up
Can
and
you-
down.
and down.
And down.
So crazy
Up.
eyes.
And down.
Oh, and backwards.
There you go. That's a
So-
pet line nightmare.
That's it. That's all.
it.
That's a
That's
simple
it.
pattern.
Simple pattern.
Have you used this outside of an aquarium?
Not yet.
Not yet. So
Not yet.
it's under beta testing.
It's under beta testing.
All right,
yeah.
let's see if the fish eats it. No. Upside down and all.
Gone.
Upside down.
down and gone.
Did that fish fly or swim the right way up?
Yeah, it
Oh, there it is.
barely living. Barely living.
That fly will fish. All right, well done. All right, and what did he win, Tim?
Well, he won this magazine because it's got that lucky sticker, and that means you get a float trip.
Oh.
No way.
Awesome.
All right, everybody go home.
Oh, gee. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Keep playing, guys. There's lots of good prizes up there still.
So that float
Congrats,
trip
buddy.
is good with Dan in February. The best time to fish the Bow River.
Yeah, and that's it. All right, guys, who's up next?
Over that table.
Don't look down. Hey, I see this looking away over here. You're up. All right. Here we go. That on there.
All right.
Good.
Ours is going to be figuring out a name.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
I think I know what this is going to be called. Sure. Yeah, it's all good.
All right.
All right, we'll call
Time is
this one
ticking.
the bigger and fisted berry.
The bigger and fisted berry.
Bigger and fisted berry. Following him on Instagram. Poor guy can't seem to catch anything but a whitefish on a wire worm. So
all you got in your bag was a wire hook and a...
wire hook and basically a bead and something red. So we like the pearl. Nice pearl shiny head. That was recommended by a guy named Barry. We're gonna tie that on. Couple thread wraps. Take it right back to the bend.
Is the curved hook strategic?
Well, the curved hook is just like watching a model on a beach. They seem to attract.
Oh, so you're going for the shape.
Going for the shape more than anything. All right. After we do that, we're going to pop it back out.
See the fishtail he caught?
Then we're going to slide a bead to the back. Actually, though, we'll do something different.
Oh, so maybe you
We're just
don't
going
know
to
what
half
you're
hitch
doing.
it first. Tie that off. What's that? Oh, there was no feather in it. Those are. Oh, and a
Oh,
feather.
there we go. That changes
Nice.
things up. This looks more like a cherry.
Kind of like a cherry, yeah.
So we are going with the 3 beads.
We're going with 3 beads.
Oh yeah. You hesitate. Oh, that's interesting. Is that for the rattle effect?
Yeah, just a little bit of noise. Almost like, the old spoon. All right.
And so it's important to lock the 3rd bead down at
Right
the bottom
near the
of the
back
hook
end.
there?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get a
and-
lot of
and-
flash going off the booty.
So what's the purpose of that?
The purpose of the bead at the back?
Yeah.
Little junk in the trunk.
Oh.
I heard the big earn likes the. Barry said he liked the junk in the trunk.
It's kind of like the Dan Juan, this one.
So then we'll just tie in. Yep, we'll go back a little bit here. Should have red thread, but red is dead, baby. Red is dead.
So what kind of material is that?
Oh, this is called the knicker lace.
Oh,
That
the knicker lace.
The knicker lace.
Are you gonna weave it on there?
Oh no, we're gonna do something a little special here in a sec.
Oh, this is beautiful.
After we get that on, we got a little tickler here. Gonna strip her on down. Strip the tickler.
And can you fish this fly without the tickler?
Not really recommended. Reason being is you got those bottom feeders that like their nose tickled there.
Oh.
So we'll just split it. Fold that back just a little bit.
Is this a gentle presentating fly? Or
Yeah, you want to go silky smooth right along the bottom.
you don't whip it?
You could, depending on the weather,
On whether what?
on whether or not they want to come for it.
Oh.
Do a couple forward wraps just to get a little segmentation. Just tie
So have
that
you
off.
personally fished this?
Probably on the Bow River. Why not?
No, like have you personally
Oh,
fished
have I?
it?
No, this is
new.
this is a Carvel special night
No, this is tonight. We're
tonight.
seeing this for the first time.
First time ever.
Just so you guys know.
For some, it's always their first time.
The sad thing is, I think that thing would actually fish without the tickler.
And it'll take one rep going back. Oh, just tie that up. And then all we'll do is we'll just palmer it.
Oh, wow.
Tie it off. Come on in, just trim that. Just move your beads back just a smidge.
So are you a fan of worms?
Like Lloyd Christmas once said in Dumb and Dumber, I got worms.
I got worms.
I got worms. And then from there, all you're gonna do is just a couple half hitches on the front.
All right, Brian McGrath's just tuned in.
Nice.
Just in time for the Big Earn Fisted Berry.
There we are. The bigger and fisted berry, but the problem is it's not a whitefish.
All right, let's see if this fly fishes.
Oh,
Oh, no, it didn't.
hit the bottom, hit the bottom.
Let's try it again.
Got him.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Where did you get that oven mitt? All right, what's his prize?
Got a couple, or got an IF4 ticket and tacky
you.
box.
Right on.
There you go.
Thank you.
No worries. Thanks for coming up, braving the
That's
storm.
all good. Love the sarcasm.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right. Who's up next? Peter, stop looking down. Peter, get up here. You have to. It's too early. Who's up? Come on, somebody. All right, get up here. I got a seat for you. Nothing? He's really going to cop out?
All right, who's up? Eleanor?
Eleanor. Eleanor.
Are you up?
Right now. I got it warmed up for you. You can use my stuff. Eleanor, come on. Come on.
Let's go, Eleanor. Let's go. Here she goes.
Oh, yeah. Get her another one.
There you go.
Oh, shit. Peer pressure's so good, isn't it?
Peer pressure.
Are we all? Okay. Flip this up. Okay. Let's see your creativity come out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Lots of good stuff. Right
All
there.
right.
Okay, let's see.
Am I
The
on?
show's yours,
That's
yeah.
it. That's it. All right. I am originally from Finland, so this is the Finnish snapper trapper. Yep, it's going to be a good one. You place your hook in place, and then you get your thread going. Oh shit! Oops. Sorry.
I think she did give it a name. We're just waiting to see it.
This is the Finnish snapper trapper. Yeah.
It's all finished?
Sorry?
It's all finished?
All Finnish. Yeah, so I don't think that you're going to be able to use this one on the bow, just as a heads up. You might just want to save it for when you go traveling somewhere, to Finland specifically. So yeah, like don't be surprised if it doesn't work somewhere else. So we are going to take what looks like something that came out of Santa Claus's beard, and we are going to tie that in at the bottom of the hook. Make sure that it's like super tight.
So you've personally fished this?
Only in Finland though.
Oh,
It's like caught a lot of fish in Finland. It's like quite popular. You wouldn't know it though, because it's like in Finland. So yeah.
so you're bringing this to the Western world.
Yes, so I'm literally groundbreaking, bringing something
Oh,
new
so
with
we
me
are
to
privileged.
Canada. So yeah, like you're going to be the first ones to know about it. I did not find it in Helsinki. It's like a little bit up, like further north. Yeah, so specifically where Santa Claus is. So what you're going to need is, because this is very much Santa Claus inspired, he is from Finland. We've got a bit of his beard here at the bottom. We're going to take both of the sparkly things and attach them about halfway up the hook.
So when you buy them in the store, is it sparkly things labeled on there, or is it usually on sale, or?
So like if you buy them like shortly after like December, they're normally on sale. But like October forward, they're full price.
But we're looking for sparkly things in particular in the catalog.
Yeah, so it's going to be under the sparkly segment.
Fly shops, or can you pick it up at, say, Michael's?
You could literally pick it up at the grocery store. Like it's normally where they keep the tinsel for Christmas trees. So like you'll find it there. Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
called sparkly stuff.
Sparkly stuff.
Sparkly stuff.
Yes, that's accurate. I mean, that's what we call it in Finland anyway. Right. Right. So you're gonna tie that in. You're gonna do it. Oh, I gotta shorten this up here. You're gonna do them. Sorry.
Do them.
You're gonna do it kind of like wings. So there's gonna be one on either side.
So do you eat the snapper after you catch it?
I mean, some people keep them for just display, but I eat them. Yeah.
For display?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Just put them on your trophy case?
Yeah, that's right.
3 days later, it's
Yeah.
like, what's that smell?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You gotta,
Can you find those trophies online? Specific websites for those?
You know, I'll send you the link later. I'll send you this link. Okay, so then we have like this like yellow stuff here, which is very soft. What
Like
we are
yellow
going
snow.
sorry.
Is that like yellow
peed
snow?
Someone peed in the snow. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
they call
right.
it yellow snow.
So that's a little bit unfortunate. It's supposed to be white, but here it is. We are going to put it in here and fold this thing in half, like this. We're gonna put this in, yellow snow. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to have one of those tools here that like spins this thing. Does anyone have
where's
one?
the dubbing spinner?
Okay. Okay.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Look at her.
No, that's fine. We don't have that in Finland, so it's fine. We're
To wax it and finish snap.
no, we use all of our wax in Finland for skiing, so we don't use that for fly fishing at all. That's like kind of cheating, we think. So,
Do you swing these flies, or how do you fish them?
How we fish them?
Yeah.
You literally throw them in the river.
Oh,
as
just throw-
You're done tying them.
Hey,
You
why
don't
don't you
actually,
tell
put
me
them
a
on the
little
line.
story?
Yeah.
Like probably the biggest fish you've ever caught,
What the
and
big?
and if your guide loses it. Why don't you tell us this story?
So I was out fishing with a really qualified guide
Tim?
this year. His name is Tim. You might have heard of him. And I caught a really great fish.
Oh, come on now.
And Dana's bringing it up, not me. And oh shoot. And we're trying to get a photo of the fish, and Tim lost it.
Lost it. So you don't.
He lost the fish.
I lost it once and I re-caught it.
Yes,
And then he lost it again.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we had the perfect photo, and then something happened.
And then something happened, and literally my like claim to fame is no longer.
But at least
Big-
it wasn't the only fish of the day, right?
It was the only fish of
Yeah,
the day.
it was. Qualified guide. And I bet you if you bring the Finnish snapper trapper next time, you'll
Then we won't lose
maybe
the fish.
catch more fish.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping. Okay, so you got to get that like kind of tight in there,
You got it.
and then you got. Ooh, then you. Do I get to keep this tool, or do I have to take it out?
Well, the tool's a part of the fly.
Okay, so we're gonna just take a chance on like that it's gonna stay. It might not. Oh, it's gonna. Anyway, in Finland, this like really works.
It's the humidity is different.
That's right. That's right.
Are you gonna attempt?
With the altitude and everything, it just kind of works a little bit better there. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Problem right there.
Right. So then you just like tie it up, and because we have the glue, we don't have to do much more to it because I don't know how to do that dry finish. So that should finish that.
The whip finish.
In it to fin it. In it to fin it. That's what it's called.
Are we gonna whip finish that?
No, because I don't know
No,
how
it's
to
just-
do that. I'm still learning. We put glue on it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
good. So we just
That's it. Boom.
set
that's
it
the
and
trick.
forget it. Or we're gonna attempt a whip finish.
You zooming in on this?
I am.
It's like the fish that almost got away.
Is that a good yes or no yes?
And you glued it, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Boom.
There you go.
Boom.
Hey! Yes.
That's it. That's it. You
Well
saw
done.
it here first.
All right. What's your prize, Tim?
All right, so you got this awesome jug, which you can fill up here. And you
Yes.
have 4 tickets for some brewery tours.
Oh, amazing.
Compliments of Caramel Craft Brewery.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
All right. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot about that. Here you go.
That one's yours. All right, nice job.
All right. Who's up?
Who's up? I'm looking at you.
Good job. That was awesome.
That was really good.
Wow. I mean, I don't want to steal it or anything.
This isn't hers. All right, you got it on the way for you? Sure.
That's awesome.
That's actually okay, eh? It's actually okay.
It's good because this guy looks like he's watching me. Hi, like he's focused.
He's focused. All right, put you in here. Okay. Pick your poison.
All right.
No double dipping. Everybody's avoiding the one I know they don't want to get in there.
What's in there?
I don't know. You have to find out.
It's only one way to find out,
Well, this one feels good.
and there's only
that
one
looks
way to
good.
win.
Oh, a big chunk of foam.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it.
Alrighty. Number 11. Is this
Number
one
11.
everyone's avoiding? Oh,
Is
okay.
that the name of your fly, the big chunk of foam?
All right. What do we have? I got a big chunk of foam, a little pink feather. Jesus. Okay. I got gypped. Okay, I'm fast. We're gonna call this one one ugly popper. Okay, I got a big ass hook here with a long shank. We'll start by putting some thread on.
Can you give us an origin of this fly?
The origin of this fly. Well, this is a fly that when you get a big chunk of foam, you want something that floats. So it's designed to catch pike, because pike is stupid and they'll eat anything.
Oh, okay. And so where did it originate?
It originated in the very small province in mainland China,
Oh,
which I bet you didn't realize there was pike in China.
I do now. That's why we're here. We learn something new
It's
every day.
educational.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to start by attaching this chunk of, what is this, squirrel? Looks like it.
Doesn't really matter. It's your fly, so you tell us what it is.
Every good fly needs something to dangle at the end. This is what's dangling at the end,
Oh, so you just leave the whole piece on.
the whole piece. No, we're going to leave this little piece on here. I'm actually going to try and make it so that this fly will catch something.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
he knows.
And my goal this summer is to actually film me catching something
With this fly.
Yeah.
Well, you will break the internet.
Of course, I'll be fishing at Petland with Colin, so
Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure
I
I'll
mean,
catch something.
It works. Did you also get these materials from Petland?
Yeah, I cut this strip off of my cat. She fought me the whole time.
It'll grow back.
I told her, be careful. You know, we eat you, so. All right, let's tie this off.
ugly popper.
A bass fly or?
No,
It's a pike fly.
Yeah, lower mainland China.
Lower mainland, yeah, specialized.
All right. How much foam do you put on?
About as much as I'm going to be able to get on here, because the whole point of this thing is to float.
And
So I
pop.
can strip it hard and fast, and it makes a popping noise, which will bring in the pike.
That's. And you chose that green color because it's like a very like an attractant color.
It is an attracting color. Oh man, you guys have got all the lingo down. Like,
No, but these are questions. They're not lingo. Have you ever sold any of these?
I might. I have to test it first.
Oh, this is brand new.
I don't like to sell anything that's not tested.
Oh,
So,
this is like groundbreaking.
groundbreaking. How much time do I have left?
1 minute and 40 seconds.
Oh my God! Now I'm pressed for time.
You are pressed. So some people want to know if this is a mouse pattern.
You know what? If you want to call it a mouse pattern, you can call it a mouse pattern.
No,
I'm
but what
okay
do
with
the
that.
fish call it?
And I got to use all the material, so I'll use this as well. This will go right on the bottom.
What does that do while it's popping on the surface?
This will just dangle below it, and it'll represent the pink underbelly of like I like that. It's a mouse. The underbelly
it's
of a mouse.
Like its own dry end dropper.
Oh, like a dry dropper.
It's a dry end dropper.
And it's always important that you crowd the head so you can't actually see the little hole to tie the
Oh,
fly
so
on.
when people buy it and they go to fish it, they can't get their mono in there.
It's a workout for them, so it really is a workout program as well.
I like tires like you.
Now we've got to give it a bit of a trim.
25 seconds.
25 seconds. I think I've used everything. Oh wait, I need some ears.
Oh yeah, you better get them ears on there.
20 seconds. Lots of time, lots of time. Lots of time.
You've got the 15-second countdown.
Oh, lots of time, lots of time. Oh, I only need 3.
And that's
There.
a wrap. There we go. One ugly popper.
No prize for you. You took too long.
If you look at it, it actually looks like a fucking mouse.
I know.
Hey, it's got the ears.
I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I know.
You're supposed to suck more than that.
Sorry. Oh, you damn right I'm going to fish that. It'll work.
All right, so
All
we
right.
got IF4 ticket for you and a fly box courtesy of Marcus.
Awesome. Thank you.
Marcus Van Baldwin.
All right.
All right, there's still lots of prizes.
Peter's up.
Is Peter
He's
actually
ready and
going?
waiting.
All right.
He's got. He's been guilted into this one. All right. First thing you grab.
First thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your vice is comfortable there?
Yeah. Do you want it? Is that good there, or should I move it?
All right, Peter, you are up.
Excellent. So this fly I'm going to be tying today here is kind of a secret fly. It was,
A lot of secret flies coming out today.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, I was fortunate to go with one of the premier guides of the Bow River, up-and-coming guides.
Garnet Cluse.
No. This is, and he showed me his secret fly here. It's called the Hepworth SOS.
Oh, the Hepworth
SOS.
SOS.
He put this fly on my rod here because we weren't catching nothing. And after he put this fly on, we never did catch anything.
Oh, well, that sounds like a good day with Tim.
It was.
It's more than I've ever caught with him.
Yeah.
We'll get you hooked up with our buddy Dan here in February. Guaranteed fish.
So how this fly came about,
Stop it safely.
Mr. Hepworth there was, he developed this fly in the bathtub when he was fly tying.
Why was that fly tying in the bathtub?
He told me he had nothing else to do.
Oh, that's
And that's
usually
where
what he does.
His best ideas come from, is when he's in his bathtub. So we have a little, around a size 18 dry fly hook here. Can you pass me my scissors?
So do you nymph this thing?
No, it's more of a dry fly.
Oh, dry fly.
When he develops flies in the bathtub, he generally
They're all
does
dry.
Dry flies because he likes them floating.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like sinkers in the tub.
He likes floaters in the tub? What?
He likes floaters in the tub. So we start with a nice piece of marabou here and we lay it down as a tail.
Marabou on a dry fly.
Marabou on the dry.
Not schlapping?
No, this ain't no schlapping. He does the slapping on the.
Be no schlapping.
He does no slapping in the tub.
No schlapping in the tub.
Nope.
Slipping? That seems like a reasonable rule.
So we lay this down as a tail. He says this gives it really great flotation when he's on the river there.
It's a very floatable,
Very floatable
product.
fly.
So what do you have to fly agra that, or
He likes using Flyagra.
you put that shit on everything, don't you?
He does.
He does.
Yeah. He even uses it as toothpaste. So you just got to put a really good base down of thread here.
Yeah, you notice you got some foam on there left over from the last jack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
No,
if you
this
want
is the
that thing to
SOS.
float, I wouldn't put foam on it.
No foam.
I'd put some
And you
like
got to lay some floss
lead
down.
weights, some eyes.
It's gotta,
Just fills up with water and sinks.
Are those legs?
no, we're gonna lay this down. He told me this is the body.
Oh, yeah.
No, you got to wrap this around.
What material is that?
This is floss,
Floss.
Like sexy floss?
kind of like sexy floss.
But is it silly floss or sexy floss?
It's sexy floss.
Or is
was
it
developed
silly
in the
sexy
bathtub,
floss?
So it's sexy floss.
Where do you buy this floss?
Well, not in North 40 Outfitters, Great Falls, Montana. That's for damn sure.
I forget where he told me where you buy this floss.
West River Fly Shop.
So,
And he says once
Oh,
you
are
wrap
those
the floss,
antenna?
and then you leave the antennas like that.
oh, I'm starting to see something here now.
Yeah.
And that's a dry fly.
This is a dry fly.
Okay.
You know
Just-
what a dry fly is, don't you, David?
I'm just taking everything I know conventionally
And this is the
and I'm
secret
throwing
part of
it
the
out the
fly.
window.
It's how you tie these wings on.
What's that stuff?
It's kind of like a foam,
Oh,
stretchy foam.
looks like athletic tape.
Kind of like athletic tape, yeah.
Oh.
But you have to cut it into that proper shape of wings. This is a very quick and easy fly.
It looks quick.
It
You're
is
almost
very
out of time quick.
I know. He usually whips off probably like 6 dozen in the tub.
Well, he takes long tubs.
He does. And then you have to tie them up like that. And just like that. That's how the wings sit.
This is beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
I can't wait to try this summer.
It's only when you don't want to catch fish.
Oh, that's when you put it on. So I'll be trying it on Tim's boat this summer.
All the time. Like I said, he probably has like 6 dozen already tied up in his box.
I bet.
And you just finish it off.
That's like 8 bass. And that's it, eh?
That's it. It's a really
that
quick
is the
fly.
Hepworth
And I'll show you
SOS.
how it works.
And we need to see if this will fish.
Save our skin.
Oh, save our skin.
Save our skin.
Oh, how? Can you
This is
explain
how
that
the fish
some more?
just come right up and eat it just like that.
It looks. I think you missed it.
Whoa! There we go.
Oh, he's in.
Not on the bow though, because the bow river trip just kind of go.
Not when they see this fly.
They toilet bowl it.
Not when they see this fly.
We'll try that on the Missouri.
The Hepworth SOS.
SOS. All right.
Yeah.
Well done.
Tie some up.
Okay, Tim. Just hold up there for Tim.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Courtesy
Of the keg.
of the keg.
Nice.
So there's a gift card. It is. What do you say?
It's a $100 gift card,
Whoa.
and it's good at. Where's
There it is.
It's good at the keg on McLeod Trail,
Awesome. Thank you.
and I think there's a caveat in there to bring me.
Yeah.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, and you probably can get a Dana burger while you're there. Awesome. Cool. Good job. Thanks, Scott. All right, we got one more.
One more. Who
That
is
table,
it?
there's another one. Come on.
One more. One more.
Uno mas.
He's just shaking.
He'll come.
Come on, who is it gonna be? No, he's running. He's running.
Oh.
We suck again.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Hey. He's even injured and he's a gamer.
Don't know how much I'm going to be able to hold on anything, but this will work.
Okay. Take your pick. I'll go a little lower. All right.
What number did you get?
Number 7.
I guess 7.
Number 7. Mumbo.
Lucky number 7.
7.
Okay, so let's see what the hell I've been given.
That's a good question.
So I have some dumbbell eyes, a gigantic head, and some leech-looking things. Let's,
Those look like some tails.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Perfect for dry flies.
I ain't never tied with that before.
So is it a deep diving drive?
Yes, definitely.
What's the name of your fly?
I don't know. The heavy metal.
The heavy metal.
Yeah, it's got 2 eyes on it. Why not?
The heavy metal. There it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this hook in here. Start out. Okay, I picked the wrong thread. It's some nice fine stuff, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Oh, and I've already snapped it. Does someone have some? No? Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the heavier the better.
The heavier, the better.
Those deep diving tries, yeah, you gotta get them heavy.
Absolutely.
That'll just use copper.
So where do you fish this fly?
I'll fish this fly anywhere where here that we have sturgeon. Let's go with
Oh,
that.
it's a fly for sturgeon.
fly. Okay.
Like on a 4-weight.
You got it.
You got it, I knew.
Yeah.
Fiberglass 4-weight.
Sturgeon on a 2.
A
Sturgeon
2-weight
on
fiberglass.
Fiberglass 2-weight. This will break your rod if it's graphite, so don't do it.
I would not do that.
So let's get these eyes on here. Oh wait, I need to give some more room. Let's figure 8 this thing to try and
How many sturgeon have you caught on this pattern?
Too many to count. Too many to count. Okay, so we got some eyes on there. I have no idea how this is going to go on, but
Well, it's your fly, so you tell us.
well, I'm going to try and find a way. So let's actually take this off. And, oh, that's not going to work that way, is it? I have no idea how that goes on there.
What are you trying to put on there? Oh.
I have no idea how to use one of these.
Well, this is the time to learn.
Is that even going to go on? Well, let's find out. We're going to tie it on in the back.
Oh, it's the back skull.
So
look at this. This is definitely a sturgeon catcher.
So we've got eyes on the front, eyes in the middle. And if it wasn't clear that I don't know what I'm doing, it should be by now. There you go. So we've got a head and eyes. Can never have too many of those.
This kind of looks like a sturgeon.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
So they eat them. They're carnivorous.
So this is an interesting fly because we're going to work our way backwards.
Oh, yeah. Well done.
At least for now. We'll see how this goes. So we're going to tie on 2 of these guys. It's going to look like there's basically 2 fish fighting each other.
Oh, wow. That's definitely a sturgeon catcher.
Because sturgeon are a fish of opportunity. You want to give them a chance to kind of get something new. So we got 1. Got a second one. So you got 2 nice big tails.
Do you ever get any short strikes with the long tail?
That's true, but you know, you've got to live dangerously, right? You only want the fish that are willing to take the whole thing, not just the back, right?
I mean, personally, I've never caught a sturgeon, but that hook looks a little small.
Well, you know.
You got to live dangerously.
Yeah.
And it's not a dry fly.
Heavy metal's all about risk, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
So we're going to try and tie this strip on top. So we've basically got what looks like 3 fish in here.
Oh, we've added 3 fish, 1 hook.
3 fish, 1 hook.
That could also be a name of a fly.
2 sets of eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Okay, now I've got literally, how many legs is that? Like, I don't know.
I think 20? You put them all on.
20? No, I'm going to put them all on. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
Don't worry. I don't think it would be much of a useful fly if it didn't have 20 legs, right?
20 legs, 4 tails, 1 hook.
Okay, so we're going to stagger these. We're going to put half of them in the back and half of them in the front.
Oh, that's even better.
So you got that. So we're going to...
Yeah. This might even work on whitefish.
God forbid. So we're going to put it on top. And we're going to split it. And then we're going to figure 8 this so that it's equal on both sides. So we've got 1 nice set of 10 legs. Why not? And we're going to try tying another batch in the front. Thankfully, I'm almost done.
Do you ever fish this on the shore? Like literally on the shore?
Yeah.
The sturgeon come out and eat it?
Well, the sturgeon will eat it, or, you know, some other land animal will eat it too.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't have to be just fish that we're catching, does it?
That's a good point. I mean, it is fly fishing.
Yeah, well, they only call it fishing because you catch fish. If you go out and you don't catch fish, aren't you just like hucking a hook around? So
yeah, you're casting.
Yeah, you're just casting. Do the same thing. Oh. A little on the messy side here.
This looks very good, actually.
So we've got 2 sets of legs that have sort of merged into one. Let's,
All right,
well,
and that
before I
is
do that-
the time has run out.
We're out?
You are out.
Out of time. Let's
This is the heavy metal sturgeon catcher.
There we go. There we go.
And that's a wrap. All right. Let's see if it'll fish. It
We've all
works.
had that happen. The fish will spit it out, right?
But that's a trout. You didn't bring the sturgeon oven mitt?
I know I didn't bring a sturgeon oven mitt. All we got is trout.
All right, microphone.
Courtesy again of Marcus von Baldwin
Oh, cool.
magazine, and then your tool caddy.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks.
Nice job.
And this was?
Cams. When are we back? You know what date it is? Ooh, that's bright. You good?
January 9th.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up our evening. If any of you guys are crazy enough to tune in at home, and this makes absolutely no sense, this is not what we normally do. This is just a Christmas kind of fun party. We'll be back on January 9th, so we got 2 weeks off, and then we'll be back kind of onto our regular schedule and back doing some instructional learning, not from each other. So thanks again, guys. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys in the new year. All right. Talk to you later. Oh, and there goes that.